So here's the thing, we're doing Batman Cape Crusader, right?
Yes.
And this is in the animation style of Batman the Animated Series.
Correct.
What do you think was the idea, the reasoning behind making it a period piece and dropping it back to the 1940s?
Well, I heard originally they were just going to do a continuation, and then something happened and they changed it up and wanted to make it its own. That's what I heard. What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you can already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, Governor.
Hey, listen, you made it. The season finale. We better wrap this bad boy up. This has been an interesting show to watch. Some things good, some things, have us scratching our heads, and that is why you should stay to the very end so that we can have a bit of a review. Hey, thank y'all for your time. I can't wait to get started. Let's go. All right, season finale. I can't lie. I do have some big expectations for them to kind of stick this landing.
For a lawyer, and if I did, I wouldn't ask for you. So what is this? You here to gloat?
So how about this? We'll flip for it. Heads, I'm your lawyer, and you listen to me. Tails, I walk out of here, and you can keep arguing with yourself.
Oh, he likes that. Is it his double-sided coin?
Till then, you don't talk to anyone. Oh, here. You can keep that.
It's cool.
It's yours anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So here's the thing, we're doing Batman Cape Crusader, right?
Yes.
And this is in the animation style of Batman the Animated Series.
Correct.
What do you think was the idea, the reasoning behind making it a period piece and dropping it back to the 1940s?
Well, I heard originally they were just going to do a continuation, and then something happened and they changed it up and wanted to make it its own. That's what I heard.
About my business and some powerful men downtown, too. Harvey did a lot of favors for the right people over the years. He's an itch that needs to get scratched.
No! No! Wait! What about Harley? Stop! Wait.
That better be Arkham.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It is, that's Arkham.
Okay.
But look how clean it is, the white walls and stuff.
Right?
It's clearly 1940s.
But keep in mind, we're
bring your client
watching the fall of Gotham, right? So maybe this is what Arkham looks like before it really gets bad.
They'll lock me up forever. I would.
It's not so cut and dried. You're a victim too. I think we can count on some leniency if you're willing to cooperate.
It seems like Rupert Thorne got too many people in his pocket.
Give up a few of the crooks at City Hall, and we walk you out of here.
See, that part.
You'd be exposing corruption.
By admitting I knew about it and did nothing.
How hard is that to understand? You stuck-up little...
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
It's okay. Just took me by surprise is all.
Me too.
Like I almost stabbed you in the neck with my pen.
He's already disassociating his brain. Like, it's not me, it's this other thing. Yeah.
Dissociative identity disorder.
What's going on with the Dent case?
Nothing so far.
Yeah, I'd be like, you're going to have to put a bell around your neck.
I never liked the man, but seeing him like this...
Dent put his thumb on the scale in court sometimes, but he did care about justice. You need to reach that part of it.
That doesn't go together.
I'm sure you'll keep dropping in whenever you want, which is swell. But maybe I should have a way to contact you.
Oh.
It's only fair that...
Klondike 50127.
You have a phone number?
When I need one.
I guess that's how, it's the 40s. That's back when you had to call a switchboard and all of that, I think.
Crazy.
I just thought if we pretended everything was normal.
Yeah, that's the Bruce Wayne way, isn't it? The great pretender.
What does that mean? Get your lawyer to cut some kind of deal, and I can help you.
You know, anyone else who did what I did wouldn't be able to make a deal.
But you can.
At least he recognizes that privilege.
Really justice, is it?
Don't start growing a conscience now, Dent. Just help yourself, that's all I'm saying. You can still have a life.
Yo, Bruce snapped a little bit.
I take it Harvey's condition was as expected. So what are we going to do, Master Bruce?
I don't know.
Okay, you don't really hear Batman say that a lot.
Yes, I know how hearings work, Gordon. Don't worry about me. Just
Is this when it happens to Barbara?
I think they're gonna hold off on that.
I don't know. That'd be a nice little cliffhanger.
It would be nice, but I don't think they're gonna do that. That would require them to like speed the pace up on some stuff.
It's funny just thinking about what did we do before cell phones. Because even if she followed him to the location, then she got to go back and find a payphone.
Yeah.
so how much is this great escape gonna cost me?
Sorry, Dent. This isn't a breakout. It's the big sleep.
Hmm.
You know too much. She ain't got a cell phone, but she got the Roscoe.
She got the Roscoe.
In Gotham, taking payoffs, bribing people. But somehow, I still thought we were friends.
Hey, don't try to make me feel guilty here. And you were no better than us, Dent. Just the next stop up the line.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that how you saw it?
That's how it is.
Yeah.
Guys don't get their faces melted off for no reason.
It's Flash. I never saw it. Pretty sharp, Flash.
What? What's he talking about?
Don't listen to him. Shut up, Dent.
Flash makes sure your fingerprints are all over everything. You're a puppet and a fall guy all in one package, you big dumb son of...
I said shut up!
Dent does have them hands, though.
Harvey,
Kind of.
Gordon,
Where does district attorney grow up at?
how did you get here?
how do you think? I followed you. I'm gonna get these off, and then we're getting you into protective.
You would probably want to do that in the car.
We have to get you somewhere
Yeah.
safe.
You think I'm safe with the cops? Those two are about to hand me over to the mob.
You know him.
Sorry, I'm doing this my way now, Gordon.
Knock her out.
Like hell.
What are you doing?
I'm not letting you go off on a suicide mission.
You crazy...
That's probably not pride.
Have done that. You're putting yourself in danger, Barbara.
Well, then we better get out of here.
Yeah, you keep in mind, it's 1940s. There weren't no seatbelts back then.
Bullock, come on, Sloppy Joe, get up.
You called him Sloppy Joe?
Come, Sloppy Joe.
Oh, where is he?
My man Flash looked like he came right out of a Dick Tracy novel.
All right, Dad. We'll see you there. And be careful.
Yeah, you too.
You're right, come back blasting.
Not yet.
KL5.
Calling in the big guns.
Hello.
This is Barbara Gordon.
Huh?
Can I, speak to the Batman?
Wait, hello, Barbara.
Just in case you didn't think it would work.
Before I saw how the world really works. Oh, God. I'm gonna throw up just listening to myself.
Then stop talking.
All this fog.
She must have seen us with Dent. Neither of them can leave these docks. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're saying it's time for the dirty work.
Ace too.
Pop Flash can blame everything on Flash.
And this fog is making it hard to see.
15 men. 2 of them are yours.
Flash and Bullock.
The 4 of you can't hold back the tide.
I don't care. You will testify, Dent, because you don't bend with the world when it goes bad.
He's right. I know the system's stacked against us.
He's
But
like,
I'm getting you in front of a judge tonight.
Bruce, is that you?
Right. Dang, you didn't even see who it was.
So this.
Nice with the rings. First time we've seen a batarang.
Ooh. See, the other Batman was just had that bulletproof cape. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Kevlar was a thing in the 40s though.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Rayon, his nylon parachutes.
I can't do that.
Hey, over here! I got him!
Oh, they got the double lariat. Oh, he curb stopped him? Whoa!
Oh. She looked at him like a black woman. She said, I wish you would.
She like, you sooner hit your mama than hit me.
Yeah. She looked at him like, don't make me take these earrings out and put Vaseline on my face.
Where's Barbara?
And Bullock, look, see how Bullock's behind Flask?
Good call. He
Flask
ain't gonna make it.
Catch one.
Yup.
Then you let me do the talking. There's still nothing they got on us that'll stick.
Still telling them what to do. And just in case you're wondering, you know, Flask's voice is Gary Anthony Williams, like legendary voice actor, famously known for Uncle Ruckus in the Boondocks.
But even though he was smart guy in Undercover Brother.
Yeah. Whoa. You better get the beats. Right in the ear. Dang.
Damn.
Yeah, you still concussed.
Got the shotty.
Where are Dent and your daughter? We got separated.
That's the thing though. He's some hands from some low level thugs. Like I thought Batman went and studied kung fu in the mountains with
Ra's al Ghul.
Like, she got on heels and he got on some. There ain't no way they feet that quiet.
There they are.
Oh.
Got him.
Dang. All right, girl, shoot.
And run already.
That's not happening, Harvey. Now let's go.
I can't.
It's gonna go down though.
I told you.
No. I'm not gonna make it.
Any good henchman would have put a bomb on that car.
Clients?
Oh, God. Don't make me laugh.
Come on, Harvey. Just a few more steps.
Got him.
Bullock. Don't do it.
I wouldn't, Bullock.
Like I said, at that point, that's pretty much, he's fired.
Bangarang. Batarang. Oh, the chop. Oh, word? Batman got the Roscoe?
What you doing, Bruce?
Oh, word?
Bruce?
Hey, hold on. That wasn't right to
Wait a minute.
do this. You're just some lousy vigilante. Cop!
No. No way. Oh. But even for him to even pull the trigger is saying a lot, though.
Uh-huh. That was a piece of evidence. He took the bullet from Barbara?
Why did you do that?
Damned if I know. Barbara.
Oh, word? You went out like that?
If you're still around when they get here, I'll have to take you in.
You ain't got to tell me twice.
I saw something in him when he went over the edge.
Something that reminded you of yourself?
4 of us against an endless tide. Dent was right. Those are terrible odds. But I'll take them.
Okay. I like that part. Huh.
Thank you, Penny. Alfred. Thanks, Alfred.
I said something about that last episode. I'm glad that cleared itself up.
And my lawyers will take care of everything. And tell them I said nice work, too. A bullet in the back is just what that...
Oh, you better get the beats.
Oh, got trumped right there. Like, just so we clear, that was a hell of a throw.
It was like legendary. Like MLB baseball players can't even make that throw. Uh-oh. Joker. Oh yeah.
That's the serum.
That's the serum. Hey.
That's a terrible way to go.
Perfect.
Oh, that voice is different.
I like it. I like it.
That voice was different. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet.
Joker look like a vampire right now. He's Dracula.
Yeah, that was interesting. Okay, so that was the season finale. We've had a considerable amount of time to kind of like really just get invested in the world. We've realized earlier that this is going to be a slower paced Batman. It's a period piece. It's going to be low tech. It didn't stray from that too far. We only had really one episode where it strayed from some really strict guidelines, and that was the episode where we dealt a little bit with the supernatural. Other than that, it's about as real-timey as you can kind of get for something like this. Sorry, it threw me for a second. What did you think of this episode so far of what we see and the season as a whole?
I would agree with you about the guidelines, except for the Gentleman Ghost and Nocturne.
The Gentleman Ghost, yeah, that's right.
Then those two were kind of a little bit different. But everything else was kind of routine. It is a slow burn. So first off, I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I do like it. It's just one of those things. I think I said this before, and I kind of felt the same way about season 4 of The Boys. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not in those modes where I can't wait till it comes on. Like I'm sitting there, it comes on at 9:00 p.m. on a Sunday. I'm there. It's just, I catch it when I catch it. If the phone ring or, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is not passing the phone test. So if I'm sitting here watching it and a message comes through or something, yeah, I'm going to stop and check it. I might not even pause it. I just, so that's where I'm at with it. It's decent. I mean, it's solid.
Yeah.
Mid 6s for me, maybe high 6s. It's just solid. I expected more from all of that build up to Harvey being Two-Face. I expected more. And sometimes that's what's wrong with, you knowing certain things about the world and about certain characters.
Right.
Part of the allure and also the terrible thing about Batman is that Batman does all this work. He's a vigilante, but none of the people he puts away stay away. They write back. They have the worst justice system ever. So, I expected Catwoman to be out by now. I expected more from a lot of this, but it's like, it almost reminds me of, 80s episodes of The Cosby Show. They'd have a problem, Bill Cosby would talk about it, and whatever problem with his kids is solved in a half an hour.
Right.
It's solved, never to be reared again. And just, this shouldn't be that. I never got the feeling that if Batman's saying, the tide is coming, you can't stop the tide. But it looks like every episode he stops the tide. I mean, he put him away one at a time, but it don't seem like, you get Rupert Thorne or get more or whatever, cool, but he puts them away every episode. Like, they're dealt with.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think the stakes are high enough yet.
Okay. All right. I feel that. I can hear that. So here's the thing. Like, for the amount of episodes that we got, which was, it's a decent amount. I think we got like 10 episodes, right, for this season.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna do it like this and stick to the original idea of the animated series, then play it like that. Drop like 30 episodes. Make it like they should. For what we got, I might not have been as upset if they did it like the old school way. Drop 5 a week, Monday through Friday. Drop about 25 to 30 of them. And play it kind of like how it was like in the 90s. I think my expectation is that because it was a limited amount and they were all kind of released at the same time, that there was going to be a through line. I know I've been saying that over and over and over again. I thought there was going to be a through line with all of it. The original animated series was kind of like, this is the Batman story for today, and they don't necessarily connect at all. And that's how they did this. I think the format may be an issue of what may be throwing me off as well, because it's taking a format as if we're going to have a serialized story being told. And that's not necessarily what this is outside of, Harvey Dent. And the Harvey Dent thing was just okay. It's just okay. I'm glad that they, teased us with the Joker. That's a good enough tease. And Joker is crazy enough as an adversary to make me be like, I'm absolutely going to see season 2. Absolutely. But if I'm being honest, if I'm keeping it a buck, I'm keeping it 100, if it wasn't for the nostalgia of the 92 version, I don't know how long I would have stuck around, because the slowness of it is you feel it. You can feel it. And I get that it's the 40s and it's a period piece and we're playing into that as far as the storytelling goes. But like you said, you're competing with X-Men 97, you're competing with the boys, you're competing with a lot of faster pace, a lot more things are happening per episode. There's a through line kind of going through it. This isn't an episodic kind of thing. I think that this Amazon format is what's jacking things up. This should have been like a weekly thing, 5 a week. And I probably would be viewing this with totally different eyes. But like you said, it's not bad. It's just, I'm judging from a space of nostalgia and be a format that meets the requirements of that nostalgia. And there's a disconnect for me. I'm curious what people in the comments think as well. This is a season finale, so we'll probably add just a little bit more content than we typically do in our review. There are some things that I liked. I like the voice acting overall. I like the inclusion of a lot of various different things. Like, this is very woman driven, and it's done very well. There's a lot of diversity that's going along with it. I didn't have a problem with Penguin. I know that's like a big issue, hot contentious point. I think people are just being a little silly with that. I mean, Penguin worked, especially if it's what you said, a villain of the week. If you're mad because of one episode, which is a villain of a week, has Penguin and as a woman, and you're just gonna throw the whole rest of the series away, especially if it's villain of the week, you're being silly. It's not that big of an issue. I like the setting of the 40s. I like the setting of the 40s. I think that to me is probably the biggest character, more so than anything else, is the time period, because it forces you to have to use low technology. It's kind of the timing in Batman's life of it being more of like a year one kind of thing. So the time is a 10 out of 10. It's just what they did to implement the story within that time that, I don't know. We'll see what they do with it in season 2. What else would you like to add to this episode, or more so the series as a whole?
The thing is, I know that as time progresses, Batman grows with each decade that comes in. And maybe it's just because of that's when it, jumped onto my radar for real. I see the Batman is 80s, 90s. The thing is, this series didn't account for society moving forward. cultural differences. And what I mean by that is, in '92, we're talking 30 years ago.
Yeah.
You could watch an episode every week because that was the only way we had to watch it. It was commercials, it was cable. You had to watch for it every week. Also, if you're comparing what was out there for us to watch, your Hanna-Barbera, your Disney, Looney Tunes, Animaniacs, Space Ghost, stuff like that. Besides, you had He-Man, She-Ra,
G.I. Joe, Transformers.
Transformers. So you had stuff, Thundercats, Voltron. You had stuff of that nature to push you over. But something like this, that's taken straight from the comic books, based a little bit more in reality, this could pass then because it was more adult. For those of us that were growing, as kids, teenagers, or whatever, it was more adult. And that's what the animated series of Batman was. It gave us a more adult look at approaching comic book material. However, that doesn't work today because kids have cell phones. They have more access to information. They got Netflix, YouTube, and Crunchyroll on their cell phones. They are watching all the anime in the world. They are watching stuff that's far more grown and mature than anything we watched at their age. And so their attention span is far shorter. So to give them this slow burn with not even character development, even though you gave them 10 episodes, because that's what they're used to, because it's a Netflix world, it still does not pass muster. We can't tell these type of stories no more. X-Men 97 was weekly. We had to wait each week.
Yeah, that's very true. But there was a big difference.
But it was worth the wait. Yeah. Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, Solo Leveling, those were weekly. Attack on Titan, weekly. Yeah. And we waited because it was worth it. The juice was worth the squeeze. I didn't get that here. Ain't no juice. This is dry. They would go into each, dialogue didn't have to be off the charts, but it would be compelling enough. The story was compelling enough. The action was so over the top that we're like, almost every scene we're like, oh my God, that I didn't get into that. We had one scene maybe throughout this whole 10 series where Batman picked up the Roscoe and fired 4 shots. That I was like, did Batman just kill somebody? Like, is this and that's not what it was. But that was the closest that we got to high tension, high action in this. And that just is not going to cut it anymore. It just isn't. Yeah. And that's not even from me. That's what the world says. The current, whatever the cartoon anime awards, Jujutsu Kaisen ran away with every single award. Like, why? It's not a mistake. Like, the stakes was high, the action was high. They gave us story. They gave us something. Looking at this year going forward, like, I can't see how X-Men 97 or Solo Leveling don't clean up because they gave us what we didn't even know we wanted. It was like, it was almost like a fix. I got to have more of that. I can't wait for season 2 of either one of those. Yeah. You tell me season 2's coming, I'm like, all right.
Yeah. It's tough, man. Like you said, this is competing against anime, which is killing it right now. Even there's some even American animations like Invincible. There's a big difference between Invincible and this. Huge.
Invincible, Blue Eye Samurai.
Yeah, there's big differences. Even a lot of the animation that's on just Netflix, just in general American animation. So I don't know if this throwback is how it's going to be.
We waiting on Arcane again. Give me Arcane season 2. Give me another season of Tresse. Like,
yeah. So, but you know that these are just two opinions in a sea of millions, and I know you guys come to us consistently in order to get our opinion, but I am and very much so curious about how you all feel about that. Please, please, please go out of your way to tell me, especially how wrong I am. I love that because I like to get some context, especially from a generation that I'm not necessarily a part of, because I am full Gen Z. I fully admit to it, but I was there when the original was there. So there's a part of that where you can't really tell me nothing if you didn't grow up with it. But please, please, please drag me over the coals and let me know where I got it wrong. Let's see what else is there. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even talk about the more important things. Listen, if you've been really enjoying the conversation that me and Rekkai have been having and just the way we chop it up, especially with this season finale, how we went a little bit longer, Rekkai's channel does this in full in overdrive. It's incredible, but it's coming from a place of deep thought and a place of being like emotionally connected by seeing the world through his eyes, by seeing this media through his eyes. It includes everything from most of the projects that are on my channel, you'll get a deeper understanding for it on his channel. So please, Rekkai, tell the people how they can get in contact with you.
you can come over to my page, youtube.com/Noop from the Ville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE. If you like what you've heard with a little bit of a comedic twist and a little bit of inspiration, come over and check me out. Gotta be about this right here. But even more than that, it's gotta be about this. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Chef. Hey, thank y'all so much. I can't wait to see y'all in the comments. If you do want to be a part of the Syntell community, the Discord is the place to go. It is building. I can't lie. It's like a pride and joy watching it grow and watching the community get even thicker. And it's free. Don't worry. There's a link in the description. You can get to it super quick. Thank you all for your time, and we'll catch you on the next project. All right, y'all. Take care. Peace.